Hello.
Hello, people.
Hello, everyone.
Longest time.
No. Can't
It's
see
been so
how we
long, right?
can't see how we look like. We had to do the extra glam today. It's been a while. All right. That's
How y'all doing out there?
yes. So how
Hope
is
it's
your
been
Friday?
good, not too tough. You
Yeah.
know, a mix of the good. We know we have the struggles, but hope it's been mostly nice for you, mostly going well for you, staying safe
Yes.
as we approach the winter. What am I even saying? Approach safe. We're there already.
Yeah.
Winter.
Yeah.
The winter. Winter is not coming. Winter is here.
So we are from Calgary, Alberta, Canada, and that's why we're talking about winter because is it 2 days ago? It snowed a lot, and we're expecting snow today as well. So yeah, although it's fall, but then when we see like the snow on the ground, we just say it's
I know.
fall.
It's winter. Winter is here.
All right. Okay, how are you all doing? Everything is going on well. How have you been so far with kids back in school? How are you handling that? Like, we want to hear from you. We'd love for you to engage with us using the comment section. If you're joining from Facebook or YouTube, you can comment there, and we'll love to engage with you and just have this very interactive as much as possible. Yeah. So today we're talking about ourselves. Yeah. Before the summer break, we were coming here. I mean, and when I mean here, I mean your virtual sports, which is, Facebook or YouTube. And we were doing this every week. So checking in with you all every week. And then we took time for ourselves just to re-energize and
Mm-hmm.
get sorted out, right? I use.
It was needed.
Oh yeah, it was so needed. I'm like, okay, now it's time to get back and just hang out with you virtually because we love to hang out with you. I don't know if it's
Yes.
obvious already, but we really love to hang out and just build meaningful connections with you. So we're talking about ourselves today. So if you're wondering, what do these ladies even do? Like off, off the internet, or don't they have anything serious doing? Covering that
Take
today.
all out for.
Yeah, in case you've been wondering for a while, we're going to cover up all your suspicions. So yeah, today's about us. I was talking about ourselves. I was talking about myself and why we're here. Okay, so first of all, if you're watching again, can you just like comment? Let's know you're here. Let's.
Let us feel your presence.
Yes, where are
Come
you
on, come
joining
on, people.
from? What do you do? We want to know about you as well, right?
Getting to know you.
Yes. Okay. So, who we are? Ais, you want to go first? Who are you?
Let's see. Who am I? Okay. Whenever anybody, or not even anyone, whenever I ask myself that question, I
Mm-hmm.
guess what occurs to me is that, and I'm sure it's true for a lot of people, is that, when you think about who you are,
Mm-hmm.
it's like this porridge that's mixed with a lot of things inside, veggies, carbs, meat, and all that. And you just like, I always try to look at my life like a journey. To me, who I am is a journey. Who I am is not just it's not just who I am right now, is
Mm-hmm.
where I'm coming from and who I've been and where I'm also going to. So that's how I look at who I am. So
Wow.
I'll say what do I love to do?
Mm-hmm.
I love to travel. Hobbies. Let's start with hobbies. I love to travel, and when I was younger, I used to do a lot of crocheting, and a lot of writing. I used to be a poet, I used to
Yeah.
put words
I
together.
am the
The
poet.
words,
Poet, everybody.
yeah, I'm no, seriously. I remember my husband would remind me sometimes, and he still has those notes, that I dropped for him,
So you were writing love letters. One of those girls.
And I was really into it. I still see some of my notes that I wrote, some poems and everything. And when I read those poems, I can kind of like visualize the situation I was going through at that time, the issue, why I wrote them. And, there are different kinds, different moods. That's something I really, really, really love to do, was to do that. And to do a lot of crocheting. I used to be very good with my hands, and yeah, I used to crochet. I mean, I can remember crocheting some the baby socks. I'm actually selling when I was even in primary school. That is like, it don't say.
If you're wondering from like outside Nigeria, I mean, you're watching from like outside Nigeria, or maybe you don't have the UK educational system. Primary school is more like the elementary.
Yes, that's
like other
primary school is elementary school.
Yeah.
So I was brought up in Nigeria, so we had primary school, not elementary school. So, even back then, I used to get involved in so many things through secondary school, more hobbies. I got more involved in making things with my hands. I would make like all these beaded belts. I don't know, Bola, do you remember those beaded belts that kind of hang on your hips? I used to make those belts and make like airbands to go with them and sell. I used to like to do so many things. But as I got older, as I got married, hobbies changed. I started wanting to travel more, to see more of the world, to learn about culture, meet ladies from everywhere, see what they're into, try to see if their struggle is kind of like mine, or is it like coming from a different angle, generally get to know them. And traveling, and my husband's job took us to so many places. Went to the US, stayed in Wyoming, redneck country, Colorado, moved to India, incredible India, very incredible. And people always ask me how I survived in India. India was so fun for me, very fun for me, because I got into so many things. I didn't let my the fact that I was an expatriate or anything stop me. I was always right in the thick of things, so I got to know some really, really good Indian ladies, and also met like a lot of Arab ladies as well. And one thing was funny is that every time I would go to like a gathering, I would see that I was the only Black person there, not Nigerian, the only Black person. So when the Arab ladies are there, all in their regalia and looking so pretty and nice, I'll be just the only Black person there. Sometimes even the only foreigner. When I would also go out with my Indian friends, I'll just be the only one. So I kind of stuck out wherever I went. And yes, I don't know, India people, they like to stare. So I was always being stared at, and most of the time I had braids, and sometimes I'll touch the braids and see what it feels like. But it was interesting. I got into so many things. Let me bring a little bit of what I do as well. In India, I also work.
I
don't work for money. So I used that opportunity to give back, is what I call it. It was my time to give back. We spent about 6 years in India. And I joined the expatriate community of women that would go to street kids. We actually had like a little creche where we would bring street kids in, and we would take care of them. We would teach them English. We would feed them. We would bathe them, because we realized that sometimes these kids were out there for months and months and haven't even had a bath. So even just getting, just having a bath was like a big thing for them. We would treat their wounds. Some of them would come in with dog bites, and we would just take care of them, teach them, feed them. And on the Indian celebrations, when they celebrate, we would pack food and send home with them. So it was just a wonderful time to just do things, to just, give back, and there's nothing like giving. Nothing that suits my own heart like giving. I mean, there's nothing, that feeling of giving back, of helping people, of being able to, to be there for someone. It was awesome for me. Those kids were beautiful, intelligent kids, and I was able to do that, and then, coming this way, I was also able to, if you see, my hobbies are kind of tied into my into my work as well. Because I believe in doing things that you love to do. That's how we get the gratification, is getting involved in things that really matter to you. And I've seen that through my journey, through my life, looking at the pictures, I can see that I've done so many things that, I was very into. I was really interested in things that I was passionate about. And that's what I've done. And that's what's kept me going and made me so happy. Even while in India, that's when I got into fitness. Okay, right now, I do, a lot of things. A lot of things. One of them is that I'm a fitness instructor. I'm a Zumba instructor. I'm certified in strong. I'm certified in older adult fitness. And yes, and I'm still working on it. I'm right now getting certified in some more fitness areas, and also bringing nutrition into it, because that's very, very important and very paramount to our well-being, our health and well-being. So while in India, when I was younger, I used to love running. So I would run on my own. I remember just going for a run, and you know what? If you've lived in Nigeria, think about in Nigeria going for a run in the morning. Everybody's like, you've got to eat one kind of big food now. You want to lose weight. Everybody's like making a comment as you run by. But I never really cared, because I loved to run. Yeah. So I just run. I mean, I didn't run for sports or in school or anything for any kind of trophy. I love to run, like, on my own, which is what I did, is just run for fun. And that's where, I kind of like sustained it, because it was for fun. It wasn't like, okay, yeah. And when I got to India, I started running marathons. I started running marathons in India, and, my fitness, actually, I was pretty overweight then, very overweight. So I was like, okay, I'm going to get back to
it. Talk about that part, Ayus, because like when people see you right now and you're so energetic,
I know you don't know.
Like, you don't know your story. So it's like, talk about that part when you were overweight and what you've done to get where you are right now, and why you're so passionate about fitness and nutrition and things like that.
Okay, so like I said, I was pretty fit when I was younger. Running, I would go for runs. This is even after university, after college, and I'm working. But I was passionate about running, because for me it was a way for me to stay fit.
Right.
But not as much as I am now, because then it was like, okay, I just want to look good, look nice. That's why I was doing it, for what I looked like. And then as I moved to India, as I had my kids, in my journey, I packed on a lot of pounds, and I I kept looking at myself in the mirror and wondering why my husband wasn't saying anything about it. So sometimes I would scold him and say, you're just there. Somebody's just packing on this pound, Seth. You're not even saying anything about
it. Ladies, like, seriously, something is a problem again. If you say something, there's a problem. If he doesn't say there's a problem, like, why do you women want?
He can't win. They just can't win. He always said, the response he always gave me is like, yes, you put on some weight, but you look good. He always says, I see that figure 8.
When you see a Nigerian woman,
and yes, I was like, yeah, you're just trying to fatten me up or something. But as I looked at myself in the mirror, I didn't like what I was seeing. I thought I was beginning to affect my self-esteem a little bit. I didn't want to go out as much as I used to. So I said, what? After I had my third one, I said this was the last one, and I said, what? It's time to get back. And on my own, I just said, what? I used to like running. I started going to the Indian parks and running. Again, I was sticking out, and all that. And people look at me and always want to say hello. But I went and I would run. And then I also adjusted my nutrition. I knew the good things to eat. I didn't know all the details about it, because I was just getting into it. But I knew, to make a good impact, I had to take care, clean up my nutrition, which is what I did. Started running every day, and it wasn't easy. I started maybe 10 minutes, slow pace.
So just to give people perspective, like, what was your weight back then?
Hey,
And
my
now I know you don't regularly check your weight like I do.
no, no,
Of course,
my
I've seen
weight.
your pictures, and yes, the difference is clear. To me, it's
I was
reduce your size by
I
half.
was 120 kg.
People, not pounds.
Kilograms, my
Kilograms.
people. I was 120 kilograms at that point where I started to work on my weight. That was what I weighed. It's
Wow.
crazy. Sometimes I look at my pictures and people are like, that's not you. I'm like, that's me. So that's how far
Yeah, the face is still there, so it's a hard like the face is there.
that's how far I've come. So
Wow.
it's been a long journey, and it's not been totally smooth. It's been, there's been potholes
My
on the
alarm just
way.
went off now, like school pickup. We're real people. We're real. Like we juggle what you juggle as well. So
I know.
we're
So, yeah,
good. We're good.
so that's how it's been. It's been like, yeah, so that's my fitness journey. And I became very compassionate about it, very passionate. I started learning more about fitness, joined the gym in India. If we hadn't moved, I would have probably even started training in India, because I had a group of ladies as well that I used to train in India. They were part of the spouses association. My husband's work, they have like an association for spouses. And at that time I was like a charity coordinator, and also like a social events coordinator. So I used to organize these fitness sessions in my house. And and we would come together and do stuff together. And yeah, I would punish them well.
Just like you do me. All right. So what's your favorite slogan?
Oh, okay. So I have a lot of them, but there's one that always comes to mind, and it is rooted in the Bible. And it says that the righteous are like the palm tree. And when I think about the things that the palm tree produces and how strong a palm tree is, even when the wind blows hard, the palm tree always stands strong. And aside from that, the kind of things that you can get from the palm tree, we have palm fruits. The Nigerians, we know our palm oil. We know we can use the leaves, the palm fronds, as broom, or as broom, like a broom. I don't know, broom to sweep, to clean, like some kind of cleaning. To clean, to sweep the floor, to wipe the cobwebs, to clean up your house. So I just think about how a palm tree is so versatile, and a palm tree can just do so many things. And even when it can produce so much, it's still so strong. I always have that at the back of my mind. There are other ones about being happy and being like the master of your own destiny, and you being the person that dictates how your life goes. But in all the slogans, that one always comes to me, and it always touches my heart in so many ways.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's yes.
All right.
So back to you. I've just been talking. Oh yeah, it's time for you to talk. Okay.
Well, now you can see that you like talking too.
I know, but funny enough, I will not peg myself for someone that likes to talk. But once you get started, though.
Oh yeah.
Over to you.
Hey,
let's hear about you. Who are you?
All right. So I am Oyebola, of course. That's my name. And what I do for work, just like Ayus said, and that's one of the things that I think attracted us to each other, because we were not confined to just a set of career or even skill. Like we just enjoy doing a lot of things. And for work, I'm an independent beauty consultant, and that's why I look all glam and everything.
Yeah, she's always looking
glam because it's been a long time. And also, I'm also a mom, of course. Yeah, well, not of course. I'm a wife, mom. I'm a sister, a daughter. I'm a friend.
Yeah.
One person. Well, I know that. Like no one has to tell me. Of course, people tells me. Yes,
I'm thinking, no, you're not one.
also a home stager and a decorator. So I help people fix up their places, their spaces, upgrade or revamp, whatever you call it. Like I'm the person for that. And yeah, I've also been engaged in various activities, for example, like event planning. If there's an event going on, like, oh, where's Ebola? Let's do this together. I just enjoy like the process, like the research or getting the stuff and putting things together. I just enjoy that. So anytime there's planning, like it's more like something that spikes up my adrenaline. So I'm good for that. And then for hobbies, that one's very hard, but eating. Like if that qualifies,
Eating is everyone's hobby, even though they don't admit it.
yeah, I love entertaining people as well. I just like to be in the company of people, good people. We talk, we chat, we eat, of course. And what else? My favorite slogans. I have actually have top two slogans, and the first one is the golden rule, which is do to others as you want others to do unto you. Like I'm very, very big in that. I'm like, if you cannot take it, why do it to me? Right? Yeah. And at the same time, I go by it also like if I can't take it, if I don't like it, if I know it's not good, why should I do it to you as well? So it's like a two-way street kind of thing. And also, my other slogan is do more of what makes you happy, because life is to be enjoyed, right? People that say you can't get everything, I really don't believe that. Yes, we have wishes and wants and things like that, but at the same time, I believe that the life we're living right now, the life that God has given us, like we should enjoy it. We should live it in abundance.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So mine is do more of what makes you happy. Whatever makes you happy, you figure it out. You owe it to yourself and do that. Right? So you can wake up every day, be excited, and go about what makes you happy. It might be career, it might be a hobby, whatever it is. And then my favorite sport is shopping. Although the pandemic, I didn't do
I like that one. Yes.
I didn't play a lot of that, during the pandemic, and maybe help me put some things in perspective. But it's still my top sports for now. And then I kind of enjoy like those indoor sports I use that they do like on the TV, like all this more like competition between like groups. It's more like indoors. I don't know, like all those challenges and endurance challenge and things like that. I kind of enjoy all those ones. Yeah, these are my sports.
Like obstacles
channel. Yeah.
Is it like they have some shows they do these days? Is it the what they call it? There's this one that The Rock does.
Oh yeah.
Like they put like different obstacles and they're climbing and you're seeing women.
Yeah, and then people they try to be like, yeah, there's a name for it. Yeah, exactly. I don't know if there's a name for it, but I enjoy that as well. And yes, and so like I said again, that we kind of have like some things that we enjoy doing. Giving back is something I'm big on as well. I love volunteering my time wherever is needed, maybe with the kids, teaching them, and even like women, helping out with something that I know that they're struggling with.
Yeah.
We
actually have a lot of things in common.
Yeah, I enjoy that as well. Yeah. Yes. Okay. So the next one, we know we talked a lot. Like, we're just so excited to be here after like 2 months plus.
Yeah, it's been so long. We miss you.
Yeah. Fun facts about us.
We missed you.
I'll say one of it. I used to say another one. So fun fact. Did you know, or do you know? Well, if you're not friends with us, right? That both of us have girls. Like all our children.
Yes.
We say all our children are girls.
Yep.
Believe that.
Girl
power. You have girls. Okay, Ayus, how about the other fun fact?
Okay, so our husbands actually work in the same company.
I know, right?
That's how we met.
Yeah, that's how we met.
Our husbands work for the same company.
I know. We're like, when is it? Like, okay, so Ayus and I met, at a church parking lot. We're like just like say hi. We didn't was like say hi like open our mouth, say "I," but like we smiled at each other when we're trying to. Both of us were late, so by the alley near our church, and then after that, then after service, we kind of found each other again, and then exchanged numbers. And then that's after that when we met. That's when we knew that our husbands worked in the same countries. I mean, same company, and also we worked like as expatriates, so we were outside our home country, which is Nigerian. Just in case you haven't figured, we're Nigerians. Like we're brown. In case
full-blooded Nigerians.
Yes, if our accent doesn't give us away, then we're
area.
Yeah, oh, that one I used So another fun fact is that we're foodies. We love food. Anywhere there's food, it's not like we go looking out for food, but anywhere that we know we'll find good food. Like we have friends, when they say let's hang out, we know there's food there. Or we will even just declare, like, are you going to have food? What we have, then we'll put our list in. Yeah.
And we actually have a lot of things in common. Even the interior decor at a point in my life.
Yes,
I was doing that, and even now, we even try. We exchange tips.
right. I was like, okay. I like that too. I didn't think about this. Okay, how about this one?
Exactly.
Yeah, things like that. Yeah, awesome. So, enough about us and why we're here. Like, why are we even taking up your virtual space? Because I know that you have a lot going on right now, and COVID or during the pandemic really changed things for a lot of us. So we moved things from physical to virtual or to remote spaces, or doing things remotely, for example. So why are we here? Right? Can you see Can you feel the seriousness already in my voice? Like talking about
This
is serious, yeah. So
serious business.
Wow, we're taking up your virtual space. Like we've always had this longing to improve people's lives, more like enrich their life in the way that we can, through providing support. Because in our circle, for example, we realized that women, struggled with some things like fitness. Fitness was a very big one. Actually, the reason why we even started like Vivacious Violets, before we added the social part and thought about, hanging out on the screen, was because we wanted to help women in that area. So like I talked about, weight journey and how she was able to lose weight and everything that she did. And like she also mentioned that it kind of was already affecting her self-esteem. So we kind of like identified that in women in our circle, and maybe not necessarily in our circle. So it's like that part that, Ayus was able to scale through, like she can offer help in that area. So our very first event was last year, Mother's Day. Some days after, I just called me. I was like, "Oh, Ebola, I've been thinking about this thing." Whereas, no, Ebola, she called me Ebola. I've been thinking about that. What do you think? And because as a beauty consultant, she was like, "Okay, how about I do the fitness part, and then beauty is another thing that women struggle with. Like, what's the right skincare to use? How do I ensure I'm using the right thing, and what to do and things like that?" So she called me up and said, "Let's partner together." And it was supposed to be for a one-time event.
Yeah.
Like, the turnout was so encouraging, was so good. And even just looking at women, feeling comfortable in the environment that we created and in their skin, we're like, this is good. This is what we want to do. After all, it aligns with our values, So every month, like we will have like a physical event. That time there wasn't COVID. That was last year, 2019. And we have Zumba. We'll also have food, and then we talk about maybe any challenges we're going through, or even any issues prevalent within the womanhood.
Absolutely.
So yeah.
And the thing is that we realize that women we go through a lot of phases, and we go through a lot of things, and most of the time we cover it up with smiles, with perfume, and whatnot.
By the way, I wore perfume today just in case. I don't wear perfume. We haven't been here for a while. Let me spray myself up.
I don't understand. It's so funny. Now, okay, let me just say something real quick. I'm doing a virtual training for a virtual job online. And you know how this virtual thing is about, they're not seeing you, so you can just be yours. You don't even have to. But for some reason, I can't seem to go there in PJs.
I know.
I can't seem to attend the training when I'm not, I don't have to be dolled up, but I need to look decent. So I'm like,
Mhm.
okay, I don't. And when you mentioned perfume, I also use perfume right now. Like, I don't get it. How is it that we're not able to just, how people say, oh, you know what? I attended a meeting in my PJs. I'm like, I'm just doing virtual training for work. I
I
can't even attend
yeah.
without looking decent.
I think, well, it's more like mental, right? Like this,
Yeah,
it gets you. Like some people say, oh, some people wake up, they shower, wear makeup and
yeah.
lipstick, right? It just gets them ready for the day. I guess it's something like that
Mm.
as well.
Yeah, yes, yes. It has to. I think it has a lot to do with what you said, because
Yeah.
I see that when I get ready, I feel like, okay, I take it more seriously. I feel like you
Yeah,
have
you take on anything that comes your way. Exactly.
exactly. I feel like you have an appointment and you
Yeah.
have to rock it.
You have
So
to show up, right?
it prepares me,
Out
yeah, mentally.
train, video on, come
Yeah,
up, like
absolutely. Yeah,
show.
I think that's what it is. It's a mindset.
Yeah.
For me, that's my preparation. That makes me ready for what I'm about to receive.
Mm-hmm.
And it makes me a good participant as well. I'm able to participate well when I have that mentality. I feel like, okay, I've come to this appointment, and
Mm-hmm.
anything you throw at me, I'm going to try to deal with it. So
All right. Yeah. People, hope you're enjoying our conversation. We're going to wrap up abruptly. As you can see, we're so excited. Like, we don't even want to get off the screen. So, again, why are we taking up your virtual space? To foster relationship, connection, and just to just be in the community together where we go through life together, right? Isn't that awesome?
yeah, that's
No.
great.
Okay. So, what's in it for you? So if you're viewing right now, or you joined us at some point, or you will be coming on board with us, or just even hanging out with us on the screen, like what do you get from, Vivacious Violet Socials? Oh, by the way, we didn't even explain why we came with the name Vivacious Violet. Like Violet is just like the Jara, it's just the additional. Vivacious is really the word. Like, vivacious means, right, to be funny,
Yeah,
to be alive, right? To be
exciting.
present, excited, right? To enjoy life and
Yeah.
all of that. Like we want to be that woman. We want to be women that are excited, full of life, fun to
Mm,
go around with, that lights up the room, like where people always say, like, breath of fresh air.
yeah.
Be that woman. And also I want to be that woman. And also we want to also have women around us
Mm,
that brighten up, because like life is a two-way street. We give to you, you give to us, right? That's how we enjoy life.
yeah.
That's how the name, again, Ayus Oyebola came up with the name Vivacious. And and then the social came like, okay, this is more like a social event where we hang
Yeah.
together. So we're VVS, Vivacious Violet Socials.
Yes.
It has a nice ring to it, like VVS. Yeah. Just watch out for some cool. So again, what's in it for you when you come online with us, join us virtually? Like, what do you get? Number one, community support. Like we will share videos, things that encourage one and us, both of us, Ais and I, and also like everybody else. And also we'll try to invite like people to come hang out with us and just talk, and even maybe even help us with some of the challenges we're going with. Maybe looking for like experts in certain areas. Like we'll try to get them on here as well. Like we want to partner with anybody as long as they're a woman, right? We know you have something to offer.
Yeah.
Like you are our ideal partner. Like seriously, we're not going out there looking for like qualified or like experts people or authority, whatever. I believe that we all have something to give. Like
You do.
that's always been my belief in life. Like everybody has something to offer. So you are our ideal partner. Okay, we want you. All right. So you're here for connections, for support, for genuine relationship. What else? All right.
Let's see. For fun?
Yeah.
We're here for fun because we need to have fun,
Mm-hmm.
and we need to let the air down, put the feet up.
Yeah.
We need to have fun. We're here for fun. So I mean,
And to face life challenges together and to share our wins as well, because it's not all about challenging. We have wins, successes,
yeah.
achievements, everything. We're here to just share it together. Okay, so how can you support us? Like I said, you are our ideal partner, okay? Supporter. So, share this video, That's for one. Subscribe to our YouTube channel at Vivacious Violence Socials. Join us on Facebook, like us, tell your friend about us. And then anytime we have like, any upcoming socials, join us as well, and yeah. And also you can just signify your interest by saying, I would like to talk about this. I would like to hang out with you on so and so day. Like, you're welcome as well. And the good thing with virtual is that you can join from any part of the world, right? Isn't that interesting?
That's great.
But you don't have to wear perfume like we did. Like
you don't have to make
up. As well. As long as you feel comfortable, that's fine. That's the kind of
you.
Yeah, you said yourself. You said?
I said just be yourself. Just be you.
Yourself. Yeah. However you do you best.
Mm-hmm. Just do you.
Yes. So comment, hang out with us. You're awesome. We are awesome. And yeah, so going forward, we'll try to do this maybe twice in a month. We're not sure yet, but we're just so excited to, share the online space or the virtual space with you. Yeah. And also we will be partnering with people. So if you're a woman and you have, anything great that you think you want to share with the world, just reach out. Okay. Yeah. All right.
It doesn't have to be anything formal.
No,
it doesn't have to be a formal thing. You see, we're very informal.
Yeah.
It's like gist.
Yeah.
Okay. Right. So it doesn't have to be a formal thing, So,
right.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. So what else? Is there anything you want to share?
Just to say that it would be nice to have some participation, and it will really encourage us.
Encourage your sisters, people.
Encourage us.
We're in this together. Remember the slogan? They're in the we're in this together. Like, encourage us.
Exactly, encourage us, because we know that in as much as we are coming to share with you, we know that you have so many things to share with us as well.
Yeah,
we'd like to benefit from the fruits of your wisdom. Okay? Yeah, so we want you to get involved, involved with us,
Right.
So that's one thing I like to appeal to you to be there for us as our perfect partners.
Yes, and also, like we said, we're going to bring support, encouragement to you, but even by ourselves, just hanging out here and having fun. But also, if we see videos that is encouraging and inspiring, motivational, like, we will share that as well. Even music.
Yeah.
So get ready for anything fun. We dance. We might even have Zumba, like a summer. We might invite again guest speakers. So today, or right now, before we go off, there's a video I'd like for you to see. Okay, stay tuned. Oh, brother. All right. So we have to keep talking.
Okay. Has anybody been doing anything exciting these days? Because I know things can really get boring real quick because of this pandemic. We're home and stuff. So if you've been doing anything interesting, share with us.
Okay.
Is it? Are you okay to come? The video. Oh, okay.
Okay. You know what? I'll just play it at the background and then do that, because it's very hard to do that.
Okay.
Yeah. So like you were saying, that if people had anything to share.
Yes. If you have anything to share, it would be nice to come on and share that with us, and that would be awesome. So if you've been doing anything lately, I've been doing some new things lately, like this virtual training for work, and also my nutrition course that I told you about is also online. So I find that sometimes I'm like, what, my head is so saturated. I did not intend to do those things at the same time, but while I was doing one, the other thing presented itself, and I was like, okay, let's see if I can wing it. And I know I can, but it gets hard, especially with the kids, with going back to school, and with me being a single mom right now.
All the moms.
My husband is not here with me. I've not seen my husband since January, but I'm looking forward to see him real soon. So yeah, so that support, it's nice. If you have any tips out there, please help a sister out, because I feel sometimes it's like so frustrating, especially this adult education thing. It's like, oh, your brain is so saturated and you feel like, what, I can't do this, but you talk yourself through it, and so it would be nice to see your coping strategies, how you
right.
if you've had something like this before.
That's really important.
Exactly. If you have coping strategies, share with me, because I have challenges, and yes, sometimes I talk myself through it and push, but the support, like we said, we need your support. If you have like any nuggets to share with me, I'll be really appreciative of that.
Okay.
I hear the video.
Yeah, you can hear it. Okay.
Yeah.
So we are ready.
Let's do it.
Okay. Again, I don't know what's going on. All right. It's been so long. Like, I don't even know how to do this anymore. Because I'm playing from my WhatsApp. So it's not like from stop. I got it.
Okay.
Out there. I heard a mom say yesterday that she felt lazy because she took a break, laid on the couch, took a little time for herself.
So let's start from the beginning.
Hey, this is all the moms out there. I heard a mom say yesterday that she felt lazy because she took a break, laid on the couch, took a little time for herself. Can I just say this? That's an oxymoron. A mom could never be lazy because you're a mom. And I want to tell you this. Thank you. Thank you for all that you do, all the sacrifices you make day in and day out, things that people never see. And sometimes you may not feel appreciated. You may not be told. I'm telling you right now, you're appreciated. You are loved. You're a boss. And those dreams that maybe you're sitting on right now, they can come to pass. But I just wanted to give you a shot of encouragement, a shot of love. We see you. We see you, moms. It doesn't have to be on Mother's Day to be told that you are appreciated, you're beautiful, and you're loved. And if there's any other mom that you know that needs this message, send it to her. Tag her. You guys are loved.
That's awesome.
Thank you, Andy.
Thank you, Andy, Julie. That's on point. And it's so true, right? We do so much, but you know what? No matter how much, like for me, no matter how much I do, I always feel like it's not enough. It's never enough. You're constantly pushing the limits. And yes, it's nice to hear things like that, especially coming from a guy's perspective, that there's nothing like feeling appreciative for the things that you do behind the curtains. That's not even like when nobody's watching. It's a lot for a mom. We moms, we know it's not easy. It's not cake. Sometimes we come through the fire and we're like, ta-da! In our makeup and everything, but underneath, there are scars, there are burns, there's bruises, there's all kinds of battle marks on our bodies. But we come out like, okay, here's pretty and smelling like roses.
Well, thank you everyone for hanging out with us.
Thank you, people.
Yeah, for the 5 minutes of your time. You're awesome.
Yeah, that's a long time. Right?
I know.
Don't blame us. We missed you so much.
All righty.
All right, people.
Safe out there.
Stay safe out there.
Have a wonderful weekend. God bless you.
Yeah, and stay warm. Ciao.